Okay, Big Jim. This is Bob out here on Camp 5 Road. That's looking south, my driveway. Looking north toward Big Muddy's old place. You can see some of the logs still there in the driveway. Hadn't picked a big old load of logs, hadn't been picked up yet. That's the last load. They finished last week. But what I wanted to show you here is in the northwest quadrant here, this pasture that we're trying to get fenced in first. I wanted to show you some neat stuff here. You can see up here in the front, I really didn't thin out a lot, but there's a lot of good grasses, bushes, and weeds up here, and they're going to go nuts on this stuff. And you can see right along here is where the fence is going to go. These little posts right here, I guess you can see right along here. It has to be set back a certain amount of feet from the road. But right along here is where the fence is going to go. Back away from the road a bit. And then what I was going to show you, you'll see up here in this northwest pasture, which is going to be one of 4 pastures. You see some of the down limbs still up there that we haven't cleaned up yet. We've got quite a bit of them, but there's a few over here where they thinned out some. Took out a big dead elm back there, but a lot of this is kind of open. I'm going to go through here and show you some stuff, but this will be their northwest pasture. We're going to try and get them up here as quick as we can here, but I was going to show you something that's really awesome. If you see these plants here with little yellow flowers, that is wild bird's foot trefoil growing like crazy all up in here. And we have it all over the property, but it's one of the best #1, look how thick that stuff is. That's one of the best #1 legumes for cattle, or goats actually, that you can get. It's right on a par with alfalfa. But the bird's foot trefoil grows better out here by us because we're quite a bit further north. Now over there where Bill's at, where we get the hay at, he's 25 miles to the southeast of us, and he's more into the alfalfa belt. But we got the wild bird's foot trefoil going here. And the bird's foot trefoil, the cows can eat that all day long and they will not get bloat. It's very, very good for them. So just thought I'd tell you, here's a bunch right here. I ran up here with a skidster the other day. Here's a big pile of it right there. You see all these little yellow flowers here. This is where I was coming up through with a skidster here. But you see all these yellow flowers. This is all the real thick, heavy bird's foot trefoil that's going all through here that they're going to be out on here real quick. That's all what that is. It looks almost like alfalfa, but it's not. But it is high in calcium, and it's a really good legume. You can see all these yellow flowers. This is all. You can see my string I got stretched here for the border for the fence here. But yeah, it's got a lot of this trefoil here. And they are going to go nuts on this. We got a 3-day weekend coming up, and I'm hoping to... Ooh, look at that oriole. There's an oriole. Look at the pretty oriole right there. I don't know if you can see it. Real pretty bird. Orange bird. Anyways, here, there's another one. See if I can focus in on them. Huh. Pretty birds. Yes, we're in the midst of summer, and we got us a little dry spell here. We've been really suffering, Jim. It's been 75 and sunny. The rain kind of... Now see, here we're in a big, wide open area up here in this pasture. There's brambles, which the cows will also love. Here's some of the down limbs, like we've got to yet pick up with the skidster. I got to go here and get those, and there's a lot of stuff yet we have to do up, and not a lot of stuff, but we had to pick up some of these branches here. And then this is all going to be cow pasture. Now this ain't the kind of grass you had in that little spot up there. This is actual grass. It's like, this will really, they'll go to town on this. They're actually doing pretty dadgum well on the grass back here in the little pasture area they're in right now. Tell you the truth, we were out here the other day with a skidster, and I run up on a baby deer. Took off right in front of us. But yeah, I was just going to show you some of these grasses up here and stuff. And you'll see we got the brambles. There's more trefoil right over here, right here. That's all bird's foot trefoil right there. Here's some right here. But yeah, they'll go to town on this stuff, and once they start nipping it down, then it'll really take off growing. It'll get cut back and they'll grow more. So yeah, here's their big area up here they're going to have. I'll go back here and film the cows for a second.